the young and the restless spoilers. The animosity between Billy and Adam had simmered for years, an unspoken yet deeply personal war that both men carried like a badge of honor. Their shared past was marked by conflict, grudges, and the occasional brief moment of understanding, yet these rare moments of peace did little to bridge the chasm between them. Even now, they remained caught in an endless cycle of tension and mistrust. Victoria was well aware of the chaos that would erupt if this hostility was allowed to fester. Time and time again, she found herself in the unenviable role of mediator, stepping in to prevent things from spiraling out of control. But the truth was, she was tired. She was tired of playing referee between her ex-husband and her brother, watching them tear each other apart only to ignore her efforts once she managed to calm the storm. What am I getting out of this? She often wondered, feeling the strain of being caught between family loyalty and personal exhaustion. Meanwhile, Adam was carefully crafting his own plans. Aware that Billy was vulnerable and that Lily harbored ambitions for the CEO position at Chancellor Abbott, he quietly approached her. They made an unlikely pair, but their shared goals forged a tentative alliance. Lily had her sights set on the CEO chair, and Adam knew that partnering with her could give him leverage against Billy, who had, time and again, thwarted Adam's ambitions. Lily's ambition had only grown over time, and her recent attempt to seek help from Devon had been fruitless. Devon, seeing the path she was on, urged her to step back, to return to Winters and contribute to the family legacy instead of chasing empty titles. But Lily was determined. She saw this opportunity as a chance to define herself, to prove her worth in a world that often overlooked her abilities. She dismissed Devon's advice, knowing that he would never understand her hunger for success. As Adam and Lily plotted, Billy found himself increasingly isolated, the target of Adam's scheming and Lily's determination. But he wasn't entirely alone. Victoria, despite her frustrations, couldn't turn a blind eye to her ex-husband's plight. She knew Adam well enough to recognize the danger he posed, and despite the personal toll it took, she felt compelled to warn Billy of the impending attack. It was a complicated loyalty, one that she couldn't quite explain, but she knew that leaving him vulnerable was something she couldn't bear. "I know you don't want my help, Billy," Victoria said one evening, her tone both resigned and urgent. "But Adam and Lily are not people you want to underestimate. They will take you down if you're not prepared." Billy met her gaze, a mix of skepticism and gratitude in his eyes. "I can handle Adam," he replied, though there was a hint of uncertainty in his voice. "I've been dealing with him for years." Victoria shook her head. "This is different. Lily's ambition isn't something you should dismiss. And Adam, well, you know what he's capable of when he's determined." The battle lines were being drawn, with Adam and Lily on one side, and Billy bracing himself on the other. But in the midst of it all, there was one wild card, Jill. The seasoned executive and fierce matriarch of the Chancellor family, Jill had an uncanny knack for arriving just when things seemed ready to fall apart. Though currently absent, everyone knew that Jill's instincts about her son Billy were sharper than anyone realized. If she sensed that he was in over his head, she would return to the fray, and with a force that Adam and Lily might not be prepared for. As the situation escalated, speculation grew. Would Jill make her timely return to shield her son from the onslaught that Adam and Lily were preparing to unleash? Her experience in corporate warfare was unmatched, and her fierce loyalty to Billy meant that she wouldn't hesitate to throw herself into the fray if she thought he was being targeted. If she did return, Adam would be faced with a choice. He could either back down from his plans or confront Jill head-on. The idea of taking on the formidable Jill Chancellor would deter most, but Adam was not easily intimidated. He recognized Jill's loyalty to Billy, but he also knew she had a practical side. If there was a way to strike a deal that would benefit them both, Adam was confident he could find it. However, Jill's return might also tip the scales in ways that no one could predict, threatening the carefully laid plans that he and Lily had crafted. For now, the stage was set for a clash that would reverberate throughout their families and businesses alike. As Billy prepared to defend himself, and as Adam and Lily plotted his downfall, the specter of Jill's potential return hung over them all. Each move, each word, and each alliance held the potential to ignite an explosive conflict. In the end, loyalty and betrayal would intertwine in ways none of them could foresee.